It's Madden NFL 24, and we'll get a look here at Derrick Henry.
Fun times in Cleveland ahead as we join you by the Lakeshore here at Cleveland Browns Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. The Titans set to take over behind their quarterback, Ryan Tannehill.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
The run on first down gets him a couple up to the 27. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 22 carries, 101 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
Off play action, Tannehill. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Anthony Walker giving that O-line fits. He gets in there to drop it. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. They set up the screen for Henry, and they'll get him down here at the 23. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. On 4th down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. Leading the charge will be their quarterback, always fun to watch, Deshaun Watson.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. The Browns at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that. And
look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Still going inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Now it's Crowder. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Another powerful run and another workhorse season in the books for Henry. Let's take a peek at his numbers. He's led the NFL in carries and topped 1,500 yards for the 3rd time in 4 years. In addition, 5th straight year with double-digit touchdowns.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. You look at this Browns defense, currently #1 in the NFL against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if we can get to it. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he'll just get rid of it.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coach would always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Now Watson. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5.
As a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Chubb will get the call, running left. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 88 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was take.
On to the second. The Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And again, it's Chubb. An excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On 1st down, it's Watson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. points. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
The York on now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. For a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line for the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Derrick Henry trots back out there and gets ready to go. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity, that's our bread and butter, that's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know, you need to learn how to backpedal.
Hey, you turned into a heck of a DB, though, partner.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Tannehill. And brought in downfield by Burks. It's a gain of 35.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there, that shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Right.
Again, Tannehill. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Tannehill now to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal.
Complete to Jamison Crowder. A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Henry looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. They tried to get the nose of the football across to no avail, and now it's 3rd and goal. They held him out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal. Maybe a free play here for Tannehill. Henry again. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. On for the point after is Randy Bullock. And that one makes it 14-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. Good returns on the last drive. He hit the end zone for the second time. Good returns in this first half, really.
Yeah, good returns for his team. Really good return for the guy. You know where I'm
Fantasy.
going. Darn right. Those fantasy guys who have him on their team, they're rejoicing right now, and they have a high expectation that what they've seen already will continue.
More. You talk about fantasy a lot, but you don't. Why don't you just play? You don't.
I'm not good enough to play the fantasy game.
Stop it.
I enjoy watching
You're an
you do
analyst.
it.
You're an expert.
I mean, you were a champ last year. Keep it up.
5th place.
Okay. Well, that's a champ in my book.
Watson off play action. His throw incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
What's up, man?
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now it's Crowder. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this one is incomplete.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Tannehill. And his throw here is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because that incompletion's on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Now Nick Chubb and the Browns get set for their next possession. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. The ball resting on the 20.
What's up, Auntie?
2nd and 6.
Yes, they didn't put no oil back in my car when I got the oil change the other day. The light just came out and the car just shut off.
To
Preacher's
throw
following me,
Watson.
but they didn't do what they needed to do.
Throw
They-
They
side
did
caught
not.
by the tight
I
end,
know
the
they did
Joker.
because that oil light has never came on before.
Okay.
And it was acting crazy. They did not do what they needed to do at all on my car.
Now Chubb running
Okay,
right.
let's I know they ain't in there tomorrow, but
Defensively, they're just
They
looking
ain't
to
in
keep
there
him
tomorrow?
contained
no,
as they're
not
able
to
to
check
get
it out
away.
at least.
Now the Browns will use the
I'll
first
tell you
of their
what.
3
But you can bring it.
timeouts
You
as they get it right at the
I can
32nd mark
I can
of
take
this
it in
first
for you
half.
tomorrow if you want me to.
After the pickup of 5, here's
Well,
2nd and
if
5.
it'll start, because I'm telling you, it just shut off. And Chris behind me now.
Watson.
And then the light came on and said, no oil is
He'll
in it.
rifle this one deep right side.
And they were
He
jerking
backs
and
it
stuff.
away, and
I
it
mean,
falls
I'm
down
lucky I'm getting
incomplete.
home, thank God, because
And they're not going to go
I'm telling you, it
quietly
stopped
into this
in almost in the
halftime
middle of
break.
the
They
street.
know they're in for a
It's
fight,
ridiculous.
so they're trying to make every
That is
possession
true.
count. They took the big
They
shot
didn't put
there,
no oil
but
in
it winds
it.
up
How can they do
incomplete.
that?
Well, have you checked the oil, ain't you?
I'm getting ready to check as soon as I come up here. That's what the lights keep saying, that there's no oil in it.
Well, that don't. I mean, a lot of things could have happened where some oil could have popped out now. Not saying they didn't put it in there, but yeah, we can check it out, ain't you? We'll see what's going on. Because if they didn't put none in there, it won't be none in there. But yeah, we can look into it and see what happens.
There's the stiff arm, and he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb, and he'll get it inside the 35. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. York able to send this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
What you doing, man? What happened?
Very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first
official
weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll begin up at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. And it's the Colts on top as that one approaches halftime.
Man, you want to leave the door open right now?
This one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we head down to the Sunshine State to check on the Jaguars at home in Jacksonville. And they've got the lead over the visiting Houston Texans.
But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. So here are the Browns to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off of play action, it's Watson. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting inside the 20, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So that potentially a turning point here this third quarter. A 2-score lead down to 1 now following the pick 6.
And that had to be the message at halftime for this defense. Delivered and accepted. We need to go out there and make something happen.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Well, Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. Chubb. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
So did you suspect the same thing that I did, that they were lining up just to draw them off sides here?
100%.
Well, how about that? They were going for it the entire time. Never a question in his mind about going ahead and getting it, despite where they were on the field.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it in my voice when they snapped the ball. I almost wasn't ready to call the play. I just kept waiting for the timeout offensively. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
Watson's throw complete there to Moore. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Here's Watson. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play. Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Tennessee offense set to go again. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Tannehill's that's taken in by Okonkwo. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there.
Derrick Henry all alone. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that will make this a 4-point game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and
go lay down.
Away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Bro, I wasn't even going to bring this shit out the end zone. Yeah, I fucking said, fucking to go. Oh my God, what's I gonna say?
You just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming. And that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Extra point by York is up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
104 yards on the ground now for Henry. He's got a first down.
Now a handoff as they run left side.
They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 41, here's second down and 7.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill.
That's complete downfield to Okonkwo. Look at the big man rumble, and he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line.
A big play that time for the Titans. 44 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Tannehill on the slant, Hurts. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. He'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Titans have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter.
Bullet good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. They begin this drive with Chubb. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
2nd down, here's Chubb again.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st.
Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 42. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Harold Landry gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot.
We never got to see Landry build on a 12-sack breakout in 2021 because a torn ACL cost him all of last season. After a full year to recover, 2023 should be a return to form for the Pro Bowler.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Watson now to throw. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's more. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They will indeed snap it to Watson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They set up the screen to Chubb. Touchdown! Nick Chubb, 15-yard touchdown Brown. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown at the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On a bad time late for a poor throw. It's intercepted. Picked up by Martin Emerson.
And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Watson on the sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful for the yard out, and the Browns are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion.
Now Tannehill.
short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense. Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed.
Man, shit just finally getting a quality win against the team, man. These niggas are trying to win this, come back and win, bro. I thought I was whooping their ass like 14-0, man. Then I fucking threw a pick 6, nigga. Yeah. Man, then I fucking, bruh, like, just started fucking up a little bit. Let these niggas score a couple touchdowns. And then them niggas went up like 20-17 on me. 21-17. And then I was able to make a stop. Oh, right when they scored that, they actually kicked the ball off to me. Then man, listen, bro. I had act like I was gonna take this shit out, and then I stopped, and then I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna run out. Bro, I scored a whole touchdown off this shit. That was my very first one, man. Like,
Harold Landry picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Bro, man, my gas be so fucking big sometimes, bro. It's stupid.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here.
Like, I just run certain plays when I see certain defenses. And I might even, like, if I see them lined up, I'll run that shit, like, and then if I see, like, maybe I need to change out of it, I will. But if they stack the box, I'm just relying on my man. You just waiting on them to set up the blocks for you. So you can't be like trying to rush about that shit like real fast. You got to be like patient, and then you got to just only when I need to.
This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think.
Yeah, like right now, I'm trying to just end this game, boy. These niggas trying to keep their life alive.
They'll run again.
Just got another little run. Huh? You say what?
At the 35-yard line.
This is week 3. I was 0-2.
That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll start another one. Yeah, I'll start another one. Like,
so they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off.
it's just good practice though. That way, when players and shit really come out, then you like not like bad at the game still. Cause I like to play real.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it.
Bro, I'm saying, but you still gonna play with your starters. I mean, the starters are gonna be the starters. You talking about players that don't even fucking, you act like you sub niggas in and out, nigga, like the real fucking game or something.
No, niggas like, I'm actually like going into the training camp thinking like a player that's like got 6
Tannehill to
rated
throw.
or like low rated.
And his throw's gonna be incomplete.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that don't make sense. Yeah, but I ain't trying to do all that, nigga. I'm just trying to play. I let the computer do whatever they're gonna do, nigga, and I fucking go play. No. I mean, that's like the old shit, man. Like when they used to do that shit back in the day, like the mini camps and shit. But no, they brought back some new drills and shit though. I said they got some new drills on there and shit. Yeah. So.
Here's Tannehill. That'll be complete to Okonkwo. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Tannehill. He gets this one to Brooks. Brooks needed time to step into the void left by A.J. Brown's trade. And injury didn't help his cause. A little bit over 400 yards, 1 touchdown in 11 games.
Yeah, I know, nigga. Like most of my passes, like, man, I got a couple rollouts, man, in this game. I'm gonna upload this game because of the way I played. Like, you'll see, man. Like, I did some, you'll be able to, like, scan through to the next play. Just to see some shit. Oh, baby! Use your pick! Use your pick! Oh! Don't do it like that! Oh, don't do it like that! Oh, man, I just fucking went and got one, bro, on this nigga, man. He was trying to fucking score a touchdown on me, nigga, at the end of the game. And my safety was already going. I was just like, fuck. I said, fuck, I'm gonna get that shit, nigga.
How critical I am of play calls. Not in
Oh,
this
my God.
situation.
It was...
No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
Now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The kid that was sparring was the oldest, 19 years old. But dude, this 19-year-old whooping the shit out of like 3 fucking boxes in my gym. It's the ones I used to train with, working and shit, right?
And Watson's going to throw it here.
This guy, I thought he was like my age.
And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete.
Right?
Yeah.
He's our best fighter in that shit. He was for the first round, second
After
round.
the incomplete pass here now is
third
2nd and 10.
round, that 19-year-old work on him. I can't
And Chubb try the middle here. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Yeah, that nigga put them things on your ass.
Back at the 11, he goes down.
This is the most foul I ever rushed in any game, though. Like,
hey, what time you get off to work tomorrow?
Charles, a lot of
what time Lowe's closed?
heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and
What?
understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense.
You work tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I do.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports.
Baby, you want to run the Lowe's with me?
Gear you can get into. This
Lowe's.
offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest. The kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
Nigga, let me see. I was trying to see that if I could get this game saved, nigga.
And they'll get to stay home
Let me see.
next week. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the early struggles continue.
All right, man.
0-3, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home